So I have some like time management issues, and part of that's because of just all the fucking different shit that like if I'm making upgrades or to like my basic equipment shit, then I've got to take that into consideration every time I go to get ready and whatnot. Like I had some padding right on this right here, but it got all fucked up to where it like was actually making the situation worse. And then so I missed my like deadline, so I was okay. I just push it back, like just like trying to time everything, and people have like their assumptions of like it should just be like this way. It's all simple and easy. But if you're in a sort of high stress, like if it was a war sort of situation, there's like there's just the whole logistics of maximizing stuff and getting parts, let's say, to a place on time, and then the cost of that and whatnot. I so I went and did some quick research. I'm behind again too, so I gotta like make this quick, which is interesting because it's forcing me to try to go about it quick. But so like can't really see that, but I went into look. I wrote down what I needed to know for the reliability centered maintenance, which I can see like what I need to work on. Going back to that, uh, and yeah, I need to like basically expand all this, but it's like I can't even fit it all on one page. And then I incorporated like stuff from several other uh, maintenance related things that I had screenshotted, such as the like there's a process of define, measure, analyze, improve or optimize control. There's the idea of maintainability and continuous improvement. There's breaking functional fixedness, which is you get fixed like, oh, this only does this one function when it can do something else, and it's just like creativity. And I have to use more item specific comprehension and more better model building ability, which is funny because I got that from Daydreaming, the article on that, but it seemed like an important thing generally. Uh, yeah, I gotta figure out like it's like there's like equipment failure threats, and there's like it could be to safety, operations, maintenance budget, because it's all if you got scarce resources, environment. A lot of people they have routines and whatnot, and it's based on them having a stable life, and a stable life isn't really my thing. There was something integrated vehicle health management, which that was like a whole fucking big ass thing of just like it seemed like really awesome philosophy and how to actually get your equipment like up and running and taking into consideration all the actual constraints and shit that like self help gurus wouldn't have to really worry about in their sort of. I mean, they do have privileged lives, so uh, like people making big YouTube money. They're just just do it this way, just do it that way. Yeah, that doesn't quite always work. So there's like they look at like fault recovery. You can switch it off. You can have redundancies to switch over to, or you can do it to limit the state of functionality. In the case of this pad thing, I just had to take it off, but I like took a while. It was like a pain in the ass. And then I gotta look up like optimal design, optimal design. There's dynamical systems, which take into account time and space, which that seems to be something I need to look into because that's like where you figure out like time and space converge upon a point. It's like the time to do something. Uh, there's a lot of it's like trying to optimize shit, and this is data collection, which is like something I'm doing. There's a lot of data collection, but one of the problems is when it's like too big of a data collection, and then it's you get lost in the sauce, I guess. But there's also data curation, which is that's something that I need to better practice. And then there's a sort of job called informationist. So I could have looked further into these things, but I just don't have time. I gotta get better at condition monitoring. I gotta better figure out the difference between prognostic versus diagnostic, designing experiments. There's an entropy information theory, mutual information, which is I can apply that to like that's probably one of the main reasons like abilities of how to fucking figure shit out. Uh, there's model selection which is related to decision making. This isn't even anything I just wanted. I had different ideas of what to talk about before I started. Like, okay, well, I've got such and such time that I would be waiting for a bus anyways. So what can I do in that time? The last couple minutes, I'll say that. So So the reliability maintenance is supposed to be a framework for a complete maintenance regimen. It's identifying operating contexts, the failure mode effects, and critical analysis, appropriate maintenance tasks, periodics, and organizing the periodic work packages. And then there's the application of the maintenance to the logistical parameters, so that you aren't making too big of a list, and then you're just getting focused on like just the minutiae. Or if there's other things on, like say it's a war and you're getting shot at, like, but you still got to maintain the weapon, like, so you can identify, okay, I only got like such and such time between this and this, I can do this, and like what are the absolute critical kind of things. So yeah, that's basically it. Like trying to get ready to like have an idea that I should get everything in order, and that's not always the case. But I should at least practice trying to get everything in order, because every time I practice it, I should get better at it. And like like one thing I'm pretty like passionate about is like self-defense and like survivalism. And so if I had a bug out bag that was just kind of like my everyday carry, but like how do I maintain that, and how do I use it such that it becomes habit, and then if it's like happens to be spread out, or I do use it and it's sort of like there's some here, there's some there, and I got to get up and go, like what's my what's my practice habits for like getting it all together. And then like how do I not forget like one critical thing? I do that a lot. If I forget like one thing and it's like, oh fuck, I really needed that one thing. And yeah, I guess that's it. I had other shit I was going to talk about, but then I just got totally thrown off to the wayside, and I have to do a video, and then I have to upload it, and then I have to like wait and do like so. This will be uploading while I'm off running around, and that's. I heard a saying: if you chase after two things at the same time, like it's supposed to be a Native American thing where like you chase two rabbits, you'll lose them both. I probably do that a lot. So I'm gonna get going.